Reclaim your masculine frame. Number 3 thing you can do to reclaim your masculine frame is build a band of brothers. This is huge, okay? So if you follow my content at all, this is one of the things that I talk about. But I'm going to start talking about it even more in the upcoming years, because I find this has been incredibly helpful for me. It's been incredibly helpful for the people that I've coached, for family members, friends that I've shared this philosophy with, and it's something that should be somewhat obvious, but it isn't. So here's the thing: a lot of men these days, there's a few studies that have been done that show that most men don't have a single good friend that they can go to if they have any hardship, any trouble, anything on their mind that they're challenged with. Most men don't have a single good friend by their side. Can you imagine? Most men don't have not a single one. And then from there, some men just have one. Most men have no one. That's my point. Some men just have one person they might go to, even just to talk, just like what they call just bullshit, just shoot the shit about whatever, just to try to get their mind off of what's actually bothering them. Some men have one. Most men have no one. Here's my philosophy: you should have 5. You should build your own fight team. 5. Just like when I was doing professional MMA fighting, there is what I call a team within a team. I trained at AKA, American Kickboxing Academy. It's like any given time there's 30, 40 fighters active at any given time. But anytime a person was getting ready for a fight, you would kind of spar and maybe goof around with them kind of in your warm up. But when it's time to get to work, when it's time to get for real for work, to work hard, you'd only choose 5, maybe 7 guys that you trusted that would push you but not hurt you, to help you get ready, to help you get prepared, to help you get sharp in all your skill sets: wrestling, jiu-jitsu, sparring, kickboxing, boxing, right? Your cardio. There's a group of guys, and as you got closer to the fight, that group of guys you're training with, that you're tight with, got smaller and smaller and smaller. It's only the guys that you trusted the most, right? So when we would go out into the cage, we had a group of guys, a team within a team that we'd use to help us prepare for a fight. Here's the thing: you should have the same thing in life. You should have a small group of people that you use to help you be prepared in life, because life is like a fight. It's you versus you, your lesser self versus your lower self, right? The beast that wins is the one that you feed. So you have to have a band of brothers. You have to have a team that you create so that these people are kind of looking after you. They're around you at any given time. You can contact one or the other to get some insight, some advice, some feedback, so that you can be the sharpest version of you, the highest, strongest, most intellectually sound, most present, and also the most masculine version of you, so you can face life head on. Life is going to have challenges, it's going to have difficulties, no matter where you're at, whether you're at your lesser self or your highest self or somewhere in between. Life is always going to throw stuff at you. But the point is, the closer to your higher self that you are, the better that you can not only get through and overcome those challenges, but you can actually turn some of those challenges into opportunities, right? As you get to the higher level of some of these things.